It was a couple days before Halloween on the island of Sodor, and the engines were getting ready for the big Halloween party at Brendam Docks, where they would hear the long-anticipated story about the ghost of Vickerstown Sheds. Some engines were delivering pumpkins to decorate at Knapford Station, while others were delivering pumpkins to the mainland. The Arlesdale Railway hid a big pumpkin out to celebrate. Frank was telling a spooky story to Percy. Some say that the haunted coal car still roams the crumbling mountains to this day, said Frank, and no one has found it yet. Wow, said Percy. That is a spooky story. Well, I don't believe in it, said Samson. Oh, really? Said Frank. Correct. Spooky stories are clearly just a way of tricking people into thinking that there's some spooky thing that exists. Kinda like Bigfoot. It's been told, but it clearly doesn't exist. But we have some proof, said Percy. It's fake, said Samson. Well, said Frank, I did happen to tell the story, and whatever I say comes true. Like this. I'm gonna shunt those trucks over there. You see, said Frank, if I say it, it comes true. But that's not how it works, said Samson. But I said it would happen, and it came true, said Frank. But you were planning on doing that just now, said Mike. Shut up, Mike, said Frank. No one asked. But I pointed out that you're doing it wrong, said Samson. Grrr, said Frank. Plus, I will never believe in a ridiculous story like that. Haunted coal car? Ha! No such thing. Oh, said Frank. You may think that now, but sooner or later, you're going to regret saying that. The next day at Knapford Station, Percy told Thomas the haunted coal car story. Wow, said Thomas. What a story. Sounds like something that a professional spooky storyteller would tell. Well, said Percy, Frank told me. Frank, said Thomas, as in Frank the Arlesdale diesel engine? That Frank? Yup, said Percy. Yeah, I'm not sure if Frank is the best engine to get spooky stories from. Finally, said Samson, someone agreeing with me. You know, said Percy, what if someone went on a journey to explore the crumbling mountains? And maybe... You still believe in this? Yeah, said Percy. It's fun. Don't you mean fake? Said Samson. Well, Samson, said Percy, you see, it could be real. Well, I guess it's fine for you to believe in the story, said Samson, but don't force me to. I won't, said Percy. And that's the story of the haunted coal car. How many times do you need to hear that story, Percy? Said Samson. It's annoying by this point. I'm sorry, said Frank, but are you calling my stories annoying? Yes, said Samson. It's honestly a very interesting story if you ask me, said Percy. We know. You love it to death or whatever. Come on, Samson, said Percy. Maybe take a listen. Spooky stories are not real. And that's a fact from Samson. Yeah, apparently Samson knows everything, said Frank. Now I'm gonna leave, said Samson. Hey, Samson, said Caitlin. did you hear about the haunted coal car? How did you know? Said Samson. Percy told us, said Stephen. It's a really good story. Of course he did, said Samson. I still do not believe in it, and nothing will change that. Just try to change my mind. Let's see, a good build-up. Nope, said Samson. Well, Samson is in a really bad mood. I know, said Caitlin. He's not usually like this. Ah, said Samson. The story is everywhere now. I can't get the problem out of my head. Hi, Samson. Ah! Weird, said Percy. Later that day, Sir Topham Hatt went to Samson. Samson, said Sir Topham Hatt, you are to collect rocks from the crumbling mountains. Yes, sir, said Samson. Crumbling mountains? Asked Frank. Sir Topham Hatt is sending you to the crumbling mountains? Yes, said Samson. Clearly you have been haunted by the haunted coal car, and you're about to— No, said Samson. That's not the right thing to bring up right now. You're kinda overreacting, said Frank. No, I'm not, said Samson. Now, I'm going to the crumbling mountains, and I will be back. We'll see about that, said Frank. That's where the haunted coal car roams. No, it's not. Soon, Samson arrived at the mountains. You see, Frank, said Samson, there's clearly nothing to worry about here. It's just a plain, ordinary mountain. There's nothing creepy about it or any— Okay, that sounded a little bit creepy, but it's nothing to worry about, said Samson. What's going on here? What? Where am I?
This is a video of my Thomas Wooden Railway collection, so please enjoy. Here's Thomas, Edward, Henry, Gordon.
Why am I in
James,
a line with other Sodor
Percy,
engines? Oh shoot, there's Frank.
Cody,
And the other Arzell engines.
Duck,
I gotta get out of here.
Donald.
And Samson set off. Yes, I escaped. What was that man doing? Asked Samson. And why am I not on track?
Fire makes the water hot. That controller has given me a very important job.
What very important job?
What is this journey supposed to mean? I've been going all over the place, said Samson.